Sup hoes, this is Taylor, and this is the first video that I have done in quite a while, and the reason being is I got back from break, and I did not want to just sit in my room and be a little loser, and so I went out and socialized as I should, and ended up not making as many videos as I wanted to, but it was kind of nice, you know. It was good to get away from my computer screen after spending so much time there studying and making videos, and it was just good to get a break, and so I didn't touch my Sony Vaio, which was the computer that I had, for 5 straight days. Just left it in my room. I didn't leave it in the car or anything, I just left it there, and then 2 days ago when I went to check it, it wouldn't turn on. I thought, oh shit, well it's probably just a charger issue. I'll just go see if I can borrow a charger from Best Buy and then see if it charges up. And so lo and behold, turns out the computer was actually completely busted and it would have cost more to fix it than was worth it. And so I was up shit creek without a toilet paper paddle, is what I would say. So that really sucked, and I felt so guilty about it. Like, I felt so bad. I was like, wow, I'm such a terrible commentator. My subscribers are probably wanting content, and I'm such a dumb asshole douchebag. And then so I just went out and bought a MacBook Pro. I decided to go Mac this time. I don't care about the whole Mac versus PC fighting thing because I don't give a shit. I just kind of wanted a little bit of variety, you know? Variety is the spice of life. Spice of life, my friends. No, but anyway, so oh, and one thing, could you guys do me a favor and go ahead and rate this video right now, because I am doing it from my mom's bathroom. My mom's bathroom. That's how much I give a shit about you guys, as I am commentating from my mom's bathroom right now because my brother, whose birthday is today, he just turned 19, and he's throwing a party in the basement, and the music is so loud that this is the only place in the whole goddamn house where I don't get a bunch of audio feedback. So I apologize if there's a little bit of echo in this bathroom, but rest assured that it's much better than the boomings of dubstep all up the rest of the house. So that's just not pleasant. But anyway, so I am going to continue the Q&A series that I had going until I had to stop, and in the background is going to be some inconsequential gameplay that just doesn't matter. So let's get started. Let me go to this video. A lot of these questions are from like a week ago, so I apologize if you've been waiting for quite a while. Whew. What hockey team in St. Louis did you play for? I played for quite a few teams. The one that I spent the most time on was the Chesterfield Falcons. You probably know where Chesterfield is, and the Falcons was just their name. And I played a lot of AA and Central States level. I don't know if you know anything about hockey, but that's what I played, and it was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it, and it's a great way to stay in shape. So, So then, Taylor, what's your money amount for shooting a gay porno? That is to say, A and O and M to M. A and O, what is that? Anal and oral and M to M? M to M. I guess my porn lingo isn't up. Mouth to mouth. Oh, no thank you. I don't know about that. My price would be pretty goddamn high. So high that right now I think I'm going to have to say I wouldn't do it, just because, not because I think like being gay is bad and like performing homosexual acts is just like disturbing, but for a straight person it would be, just like I'm sure performing straight acts would be kind of disturbing for a gay person. Not disturbing as much as just uncomfortable, but I don't know. You can't put a price on discomfort is what I'm saying. So I don't think I would do it if it involved that explicit of gayness, which... God, any way you say gayness, it sounds like you're being offensive to gay people, but you know what? I probably have some gay subs, and they're cool with it. Alright. Did you get the kitten idea from the Whitest Kid You Know, Forever Puppies? I don't know what you're talking about. I've heard of the Whitest Kid You Know, but I don't know what Forever Puppies are. I would assume from the context of the sentence that it's just another company that sells you puppies and then takes them back when they're dogs and then gives you another puppy. Just kind of like I said with kittens, which I can see how you might get that idea. Maybe I did. Maybe it's just sunk back in my subconscious and I'm just way more proud of myself for being funny when in actuality I'm just reciting old jokes, you know? Maybe. Totally possible. I would wait until the United States was not the #1 country in the world in terms of military, then I would push it, then new #1 would be like, fuck. Alright, I should have looked at the end of the sentence punctuation first before I read that. God, question marks, Taylor, remember. Alright, so, what's my Twitter? My Twitter is Mercadurka, so type that in, you'll find me. Have you ever been smothered by a girl who you really like? Yes, I have. Actually, the girl that I used to do dual commentaries with, Sarah, my ex-girlfriend, from 2 years ago, or we broke up like a year and a half ago, maybe? No, like a year and a couple months ago? I don't know. But when we first started hanging out, she was much more into me than I was into her, and so that was, I don't know, it was an interesting experience. Usually it's very, very opposite for guys, and for me, like, I'm not like a great-looking guy. I'm the first one to admit it. I don't give a shit. I really don't put too much stock in the way people look, but I don't know. I guess that was kind of nice, but for the most part, it's usually been me pursuing the girl. But I guess that's kind of how it should be, you know? I don't know. Maybe I'm traditional like that. But it is nice to be able to sit back on your ass and let the girl do a little bit of the work every once in a while, you know? Oh, God, someone's going to think I'm talking about sex there. And maybe I am. Maybe it's all subversive. Who knows? Do you like cows? Absolutely. They taste fantastic. How many hours of Xbox do you play every day? I probably play about 2 hours a day on average, but I mean that's not 2 hours every single day. Like in the last 4 days, I haven't played at all, like 0. But last night I probably played for 6 hours. I just kind of go on binges, kind of like a drug addict, you know? It's fine. Would you rather kiss your mom in public or hold hands with your dad in public? Wow, hold hands with my dad in public. Jesus Christ. Would anyone say I would rather kiss your mom in public? Like, okay, maybe by kiss you're not talking about what I'm imagining by kiss, but if we're doing what I'm imagining, then that is dirty. You have a dirty fucking mind. It's gross, dude. Don't even think about that. Don't make me think about that. F1, marry one, kill one. I'm not going to do that with 3 dudes. I just don't, I don't know. It just seems like the entire purpose of those kind of things are to be kind of insightful and funny. But when it's 3 guys, I mean, you can only push gay jokes so far before they just snap. And I already said like probably 10 or 15 seconds worth of gay things earlier, and that's enough. And now I'm adding to it, and it's just been too much. You get what I'm saying? All right, that's why I'm skipping it. The meaning of life is to gain and provide knowledge. Well, that is a very interesting opinion. I don't really know how you would prove that or quantify what kind of knowledge is important in regard to other types of knowledge, or really what means were necessary to acquire the knowledge and how those were justified. I don't know. Maybe that's a very interesting thought. What do you guys have to say about that? Or we could just move on from things like that and talk about stupid stuff like sex, which is probably one of the next questions. Yep, found it. Yep, I only had to go up like 2 before I saw the word sex. Would you rather have sex with a mermaid with top part of the body fish and the rest human, or top part of the body human and the bottom fish? I've answered this question before on PKA, and I'm going to go for the vertimaid, which is actually the left side is fish and the right side is human. So, you know, it's even more messed up than anything you previously thought was possible. So there you go. You're doing it with half of a fish vagina. Yeah, the juju. That's not even a word that you used to call it. I was just trying to think of something that wasn't. No, whatever. Would you either give a blowjob, receive a blowjob from a man, kill yourself? Which one would you choose? Wow. Wow, that is intense. That's like 3 things that I don't want. I mean, I guess I'd have to receive one, because giving one would suck, and killing yourself is certainly the option that nobody wants in that situation. So you know what? I'm gonna say number 2. No, I'm not gonna talk about Michael Bay. Are you a brony, Taylor? Don't be hating on my question. Brony. I actually would have no idea what you're talking about unless I talked to my friend Max yesterday, and he was saying that he was a brony, which is someone who watches My Little Pony, which he was trying to justify it and say like, oh, that's a normal thing for a grown man to do, like a 20-year-old dude. And I was kind of looking at him like, what the hell are you talking about? This is a little girl's show. Like, there's no excuse, dude. Like, that's like step 1, like on the 12-step program to complete pedophilia. Like, no, thank you, sir. I will stick with my appropriately aged shows.